Have you ever wondered why love makes us do the things we do? How it can make us feel on top of the world one moment and utterly heartbroken the next? Welcome, fellow seekers of truth, to the intriguing intersection of love and psychology. Today, we embark on a journey, a quest to understand the enigma that has puzzled and fascinated scientists, psychologists, and poets alike for centuries. Love. Love, a four-letter word that holds within its grasp the power to move mountains, to ignite the spark of creation, and to mend a broken spirit, has been the subject of countless studies and research. It has inspired epic tales, heart-wrenching ballads, and profound philosophies. It has driven men and women to feats of extraordinary courage, and at times, acts of heartbreaking folly. Yet, despite its omnipresence in our lives, love remains a mystery, a labyrinth of emotions that we navigate, often with little understanding of its true nature. But fear not, for recent advances in psychology have begun to unravel some of these mysteries, shedding light on why love can make us feel euphoric one moment and desolate the next. We now know that love is more than just an emotion, it's a complex interplay of neural circuits, hormones, and social conditioning. It's a dance between our primal instincts and our higher cognitive functions. And understanding this dance could be the key to unlocking the secrets of the heart. Over the next few scenes, we will delve deeper into these fascinating insights from the world of love psychology. We'll explore the chemistry of love, the power of attachment, the truth behind love at first sight, the paradox of love and hate, and the irresistible appeal of the forbidden. So, buckle up for a journey into the heart's unknown territories, where logic intertwines with emotion, where science meets the heart. Get ready to delve into the world of love psychology. This exploration promises to be as captivating as love itself, filled with startling revelations and profound understanding. Get ready to delve into the world of love psychology, where science meets the heart. Did you know that falling in love can elicit the same euphoric feeling as using cocaine? Yes, you heard that right. It turns out that love, in all its mystery and magic, is deeply rooted in chemistry. So, let's delve into this intoxicating world of neurotransmitters and hormones that play Cupid in our lives. First, let's talk about dopamine. This is our feel-good hormone, the one that gives us that rush of pleasure when we're doing something we enjoy. It's also the hormone that gets released in heaps when we fall in love. The sight of your loved one, their message, or even just the thought of them can trigger a dopamine surge, making you feel ecstatic and craving more. No wonder love feels so addictive. Next, we have oxytocin, often dubbed as the love hormone. Oxytocin is responsible for that warm, fuzzy feeling we get when we're close to someone we care about. It strengthens our feelings of trust, bonding, and attachment. Whether it's a mother's love for her child or a romantic relationship, oxytocin is the glue that holds us together. Now, let's not forget serotonin. While dopamine and oxytocin are busy making us feel good, serotonin takes a back seat, reducing its levels in our brain. This decrease in serotonin can lead to obsessive thoughts about our beloved, making us think of them constantly. It's like your brain is stuck on a love song on repeat. So, there you have it. Love, as it turns out, is not just a matter of the heart, but also a chemical cocktail in our brains. It's a dance of dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin, choreographed beautifully to the tune of attraction, bonding, and obsession. This dance can influence our emotions and behaviors in romantic relationships, making love a truly fascinating and sometimes a head-spinning experience. So the next time you're head over heels in love, remember, it's just your brain on a chemical high. And isn't it a wonderful high to be on? Ever wondered why breakups feel like the end of the world? It's a common phenomenon, and believe it or not, the roots of this deep-seated feeling lie in the psychology of attachment. Our early relationships with our caregivers, typically our parents, have a profound impact on how we form attachments in our adult lives. This is a concept that stems from the groundbreaking work of British psychoanalyst John Bowlby. He proposed that children come into the world biologically pre-programmed to form attachments with others, because this will help them survive. Fast forward to adulthood, and these early attachment experiences can shape our relationships with our partners. For instance, if you had a secure attachment with your caregivers, you're likely to have healthy, secure relationships in your adult life, characterized by trust, honesty, and a balanced sense of independence and togetherness. On the other hand, if your childhood experiences were less than ideal, resulting in an insecure attachment, you might find yourself dealing with relationship issues. These could range from fearing intimacy, having a hard time trusting your partner, or even clinging too tightly for fear of being abandoned. So how does this tie into the pain of breakups? Well, losing a romantic partner can trigger the same feelings of insecurity and fear that were instilled in us during our formative years. It can feel like a part of us is being ripped away, hence the intense pain and heartache. But don't despair. Understanding your attachment style isn't a life sentence. It's a tool for self-awareness. By recognizing your patterns, you can take steps to address them and work towards forming healthier relationships. Perhaps you need to learn to trust more. Or maybe you need to find a balance between dependence and independence. And remember, it's perfectly okay to seek help. Therapists and counselors are trained to guide you through this journey of self-discovery and healing. Understanding our attachment style can help us navigate the choppy waters of love more effectively. So, next time you're nursing a broken heart, remember, it's not the end of the world. It's an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. Because as the saying goes, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Is love at first sight real, or is it just a romanticized notion? This question has sparked many debates and discussions in the world of psychology. Let's delve into it, shall we? First, let's understand what love at first sight entails. It's the idea that one can experience an intense and immediate romantic attraction towards a stranger upon their first encounter. This concept has been popularized by countless stories, movies, and songs throughout history, making it a widely accepted romantic ideal. Now, let's look at the psychology behind this. When we meet someone for the first time, our brains quickly process the visual cues we receive. Physical attractiveness, for instance, plays a significant role in this initial evaluation. Studies have shown that attractive individuals are often perceived as more likable, competent, and even trustworthy. This is known as the halo effect, where our overall impression of a person is influenced by our evaluation of their individual traits. This halo effect, combined with the impact of physical attractiveness, can create a powerful impression that feels like love at first sight. It's as if an arrow from Cupid's bow has struck us, leaving us smitten by this attractive stranger. But is this truly love? Some psychologists argue that love is a deeper connection that develops over time, involving shared experiences, mutual respect, and emotional intimacy. This view suggests that what we often mistake for love at first sight is, in fact, a strong initial attraction, which may or may not evolve into love with time. However, other psychologists argue that while love at first sight may not be love in its fullest sense, it could be the spark that ignites a potential relationship. This initial attraction can lead to a desire to know the person better, which could eventually blossom into love. So is love at first sight fact or fiction? Well, it depends on your perspective and definition of love. It could be a powerful initial attraction influenced by physical attractiveness and the halo effect. Or it could be the spark that leads to a deeper connection over time. Whether you believe in love at first sight or not, there's no denying that our first impressions can have a lasting impact. Why is it that sometimes the people we love the most can also make us feel the most anger? This question brings us to the paradoxical relationship between love and hate. It seems contradictory, doesn't it? How can these two powerful emotions coexist within the same relationships? Well, let's delve a little deeper. Love, in its purest form, is a profound affection. It's an intense feeling of deep connection and care. Hate, on the other hand, is an intense or passionate dislike. It's associated with anger, hostility, even rage. But here's the thing. Both emotions are intense. Both demand energy, attention, and a certain level of obsession. When we love someone, we become heavily invested in them. We care about their well-being, their happiness, their dreams, and their flaws. But this investment, this emotional vulnerability, can also breed strong negative feelings when things go awry. Love can turn into hate when the person we care about hurts us or disappoints us. The same passion that fuels love can, under the right circumstances, fuel hate. This doesn't mean that love is destined to turn into hate. Rather, it suggests that these emotions are not as separate as we might initially believe. They are two sides of the same coin, bound together by the depth of our emotional investment. Love and hate are not as diametrically opposed as we might think. They are, in fact, intimately connected. Why is it that we often desire what we can't have? It's a curious aspect of human nature, isn't it? That's where the psychology of forbidden love comes into play. You see, when something is off limits, our minds can't help but romanticize it, making it seem even more attractive. It's the thrill of the forbidden, the excitement of the unknown that fuels our desire, driving us towards what we shouldn't have. The forbidden fruit is indeed the sweetest, or at least that's what our minds would have us believe. As we've seen, love is a complex interplay of chemistry, psychology, and social dynamics. It's a journey that begins with the alluring mystery of attraction, fueled by the potent cocktail of hormones that science fondly calls the chemistry of love. The power of attachment then takes over, binding us in a profound, sometimes inexplicable connection to another human being. We've also delved into the captivating riddle of love at first sight, and the enthralling paradox that love and hate, seemingly polar opposites, are but two sides of the same emotional coin. And who can forget the irresistible appeal of the forbidden, which only serves to stoke the flames of passion? Understanding these facets of love helps us navigate the tumultuous seas of our own romantic experiences, making sense of the joys, the heartbreak, and everything in between. Remember, love may be complex, but it's this complexity that makes it such a fascinating and rewarding part of the human experience. We hope you enjoyed this journey into the psychology of love. As we've seen, love isn't just a matter of the heart, but also of the mind. Reflect on these fascinating facts and see how they resonate with your own experiences of love. Remember, love is as complex as it is beautiful, so keep learning, keep questioning. If you found this video insightful, do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating facts about love and psychology. Until next time, keep exploring the mysteries of the heart.